I finally got FC25.
Woo! Yeah, baby!
Now, this video is not sponsored by the EA Creator Network because I was not accepted into the EA Creator Network and had to wait longer than everybody else to play the game. So maybe next year, EA, I'm begging you, please do not torture me like this. But either way, on our first FC25 upload, you already know what time it is. Of course, we got Champions League vibes, but as you know, the Champions League, it's in a new format this year. So we're gonna play out the entire Champions League from start to finish and crown a Champions League winner today. So do me a favor and hit the like button for me, guys. And if you're new to our community, welcome to the home of fairy tale runs and underdog stories. Best believe if you hit the sub button, you won't regret it. So hit it with the little noti bell. So I've arranged the pots exactly how they're supposed to be in real life, except for a few licensing issues and football clubs that are missing. Like Lombardia FC in pot 1, that's actually Inter Milan now in FC25 because Inter Milan is not licensed anymore. In pot 2, Bergamo Calcio is Atalanta. What's new? They're still not licensed. And then AC Milan also lost their license as well, just like Inter, so they're called Milano FC. In pot 3, we're missing Crvena Zvezda, who seem to be always missing in FC25, and EA Sports just doesn't do anything about it. But they did add Olympiacos back to the game, so Olympiacos is going to take the spot of Crvena Zvezda. I think that's a pretty good compromise. And finally, in pot 4, it is Slovan Bratislava that made it to the Champions League. Unfortunately, they're also not in the game. But a very surprising Karabag is in the game, so Karabag will take the spot of Slovan Bratislava in pot 4. I can't believe we got Karabag in the game before Atalanta even got licensed. Ooh, that is a very, very nice cutscene though. I like the vibes. The cutscene vibes always get me. So as you guys can see, the table for the new Champions League stage, it is set. So we're going to the end of the first stage, which is league play. The top 8 clubs after league play automatically qualify for the round of 16. Then you got 9th place to 24th place play in a playoff to also get to the round of 16. And then 25th to 36th. Bye-bye. See you next year. Let's crown the first official Champions League winner without having any groups. Every club has played 8 games, and on top, oh my, it is the run of Xabi Alonso and Bayer Leverkusen, undefeated on 20 points. First place after 8 matches. Bayern Munich with Harry Kane. Maybe he can win a trophy this year. They are in 2nd. Real Madrid in 3rd. Atletico Madrid in 4th. Man City all the way in 5th. They lost twice. PSG in 6th. Borussia Dortmund in 7th. And Juventus finished in 8th. So these are the 8 clubs that are automatically progressing to the round of 16. Places 9th to 24th will automatically go into a playoff to also try and qualify for the round of 16. In 9th, it is Bologna. Wow, Bologna, they are going to the playoffs. Arsenal in 10th. Disappointing from Arsenal, honestly. In 11th, it is Liverpool. Also very disappointing. 12th, Lombardia FC, aka Inter Milan. AC Milan is in 13th, who are Milano FC. 14th, Barcelona. 2 wins, 6 draws, just like AC Milan. Undefeated, but they only won twice. Dinamo Zagreb in 15th. Did not expect them to finish that high. Stade Brestois, or Brest, they are in 16th. Aston Villa in 17th. Leipzig in 18th. Sparta Praha in 19th. Lille in 20th with Joe David. 21st goes to RB Salzburg. 22nd goes to Club Brugge. 23rd goes to Karabag, who is represented, well, who is taking the place of Slovan Bratislava. So Slovan Bratislava, aka Karabag, they are also going to a playoff to try and advance to the round of 16. And the last club that is also going to the playoffs, it is PSV. While unfortunately Benfica, Girona, Feyenoord, Celtic, Atalanta, aka Bergamo Calcio, Olympiacos, aka Red Star Belgrade or Crvena Zvezda, Monaco, Stuttgart, Sporting with Victor Gyökeres, Shakhtar Donetsk, Young Boys, and Sturm Graz, they are all eliminated. Man, I am really surprised that Benfica and Girona, maybe even Atalanta and Monaco and Stuttgart, Sporting, they did not even make it through. They weren't even close. So our playoffs are looking like this. Club Brugge versus Bologna, Slovan Bratislava, aka Karabag versus Arsenal, Sparta Praha versus Liverpool, Aston Villa versus Lombardia, aka Inter Milan. Then we got got PSV versus AC Milan. Lille will take on Barcelona. Salzburg will take on Dinamo Zagreb. And Leipzig will take on Brest. 8 of these clubs will go to the round of 16. 8 will be going home.
Bye, have a great time.
Both legs of each playoff fixture have been completed, guys. Let's find 8 more clubs that will go to the round of 16. Bologna versus Club Brugge, 2-0 on aggregate. It was for Club Brugge. They are going to the round of 16. Arsenal versus Karabag, aka Slovan Bratislava. It was probably always going to be Arsenal, 6-2 on aggregate. Liverpool versus Sparta Praha, a bit of a tricky affair, but ultimately Liverpool does come out on top, 5-2 on aggregate. Aston Villa versus Lombardia, aka Inter Milan, and Aston Villa ran Inter Milan and Lautaro Martinez off the field. 5-2 on aggregate for Villa and Unai Emery. And actually, both Milan teams are going home because PSV beat AC Milan 3-2 on aggregate. Inter is gone. AC is gone. PSV and Aston Villa in the round of 16. Barca absolutely destroyed Lille 7-2 on aggregate, while Dinamo Zagreb, what a run. 4-3 on aggregate over RB Salzburg. They're also into the round of 16. Leipzig versus Brest. It was close. 4-3 on aggregate, but Leipzig prevails, which means our round of 16 fixtures are set. Club Brugge versus Bayer Leverkusen. That is a tough match for Club Brugge. Aston Villa will take on Harry Kane and Bayern Munich, and we'll get to Harry Kane in a second. Dinamo Zagreb, their fantastic run might come to an end because they got to face Real Madrid. Arsenal, by going into the playoffs, they got seeded against Borussia Dortmund. Also a tough fixture. Leipzig will play Juventus. PSV will have their hands full against Manchester City. Barcelona will play PSG. And Liverpool will take on Atletico Madrid. Now, speaking of Harry Kane, guys, guess who leads the Champions League in goals? Yeah, it's Harry Kane. 9 goals in 8 appearances. Luke de Jong from PSV. No wonder PSV is doing so well. Luke de Jong's on fire. 8 goals in 10 appearances. Bradley Barcola is there as well for PSG, 8 and 8. Leandro Trossard is up there for Arsenal. And Leon Bailey rounds off the top 5. He's got 7 and 10 for Villa. Leg 1 of round of 16 is Bayer Leverkusen versus Club Brugge. Who is taking the lead in leg 1? It's going to be Bayer Leverkusen. They're up 2-1. Leg 1 of Aston Villa versus Bayern Munich and Harry Kane. Watkins versus Kane. Who is taking the lead? Harry Kane, man. And Eric Dyer. Harry Kane with a brace. The 3 goals that Bayern scored were all by players from England. The fairy tale story of Dinamo Zagreb taking on Real Madrid. Ain't no way, right? Yeah. 4-1. Going into leg number 2. Dinamo Zagreb's probably out. Leg 1 of Arsenal versus Borussia Dortmund. Who is taking the lead? It is nobody. It's 2-all. Leipzig versus Juventus, leg 1. The lead goes to Juventus 3-2. Luke de Jong and PSV are trying to pull off a miracle. Leg 1 versus Manchester City at the PSV Stadion. Can they do something? You know what? They still have a chance going into leg 2. It's going to be difficult, but they're still in it. Barca versus PSG, a classic matchup. Who's taking the lead? Is it Lamal? It's nobody. Absolutely nobody. 1-1 going into leg 2. Atletico Madrid versus Liverpool, leg 1. Salah and Nunez versus Conor Gallagher. Leg 1. Oh my gosh. I did not expect this one. Sorloth, Molina, and Koke. 3-0 going into leg 2 for Atleti. Let's begin leg 2s. It is Juventus versus RB Leipzig. 3-2 on aggregate for Juve. Will they be going to the quarterfinals? Dude, they bottled it. Juventus bottled it. There is no way. Juventus bottled it, bro. They're out. Can PSV also do the unthinkable? It's 1-1 on aggregate, but they are playing at Manchester City, man. PSV is away. Can they actually win this? What is going on? FC25, the home of fairy tale, runs its strikes again. It's De Jong in extra time. It had to be him. Luke De Jong sends PSV in the quarterfinals. PSG versus Barcelona at the Parc des Princes. One of them in the quarterfinals. PSG says bye-bye. They cannot win the UCL. Once again, it is Lamine Yamal. 3-2 for Barca. I do not think there will be a comeback here because Liverpool is down 3-0. It would be an absolute miracle. It almost happened, guys. Guys, Guys, FC25 is absolutely insane. 4-3 on aggregate. Somehow, Liverpool almost did it. Almost, but Atleti moves on. Bayer Leverkusen Club Bruges, leg number 2, 2-1 on aggregate for Bayer. And it will probably be Bayer. My gosh, what a scoreline in the second leg. 4-0 Bayer Leverkusen, Xabi Alonso in the quarterfinals. Can Villa stop Harry Kane from winning a trophy? Well, they're down by 2 on aggregate and they're away. And yeah, it's 3-1 the first leg, 3-1 the second leg. Bye-bye Aston Villa. Bayern Munich, Harry Kane in the quarters. We will probably not see a miracle here either because Dinamo Zagreb is down 4-1 and they are away. It would be a miracle. It's not happening. 7-1 Real Madrid. And the last round of 16 matchup, 2-2 on aggregate. It's either Dortmund or Arsenal that are progressing. Arsenal bottles it once again. And so our quarterfinals are looking extremely unexpected, guys. Bayer Leverkusen versus Atletico Madrid. Barcelona will take on Bayern Munich and Harry Kane. PSV will take on Leipzig, a favorable matchup for both of them. I cannot believe one of them will be in the semifinals. And then Real Madrid has to face off against Dortmund. It's getting down to the nitty-gritty. Bayer Leverkusen, Atletico Madrid, leg 1. Who is taking the lead? Atleti through Griezmann and through Sorloth, 2-1. Kane wants to win a trophy, but Lamal, Lewandowski, and Rafinha stand in the way. Leg 1, Barca and Bayern Munich. Harry Kane's doing it. Palhinha and Kane, and then Kane missed the penalty as well. Leg 1 of Luke de Jong and PSV versus RB Leipzig. One of them. Who is it? Leipzig takes the 3-2 lead. And now Real Madrid versus Dortmund. Leg 1. Someone will take the lead. Barely. Real Madrid. Mbappe missed the penalty, and that is crucial. It's only 1-0. Can PSV do the unthinkable and once again come back and win it to go to the semifinals? Yes or no? Not this time around. Leipzig is off to the last 4. Dortmund is at home. Real Madrid is away, but they're up 1-0. Will Dortmund be able to do it? Bro, did Mbappe just curse Real Madrid from winning Champions Leagues? Because he didn't win one with PSG. He moves to Real Madrid and PSG is eliminated. The curse of Mbappe? Another Germany versus Spain matchup. This time it's Atletico Madrid versus Bayer Leverkusen. But Bayer Leverkusen are down 2-1. They need a miracle here. They do not get it. Atleti in the last 4 as well. Another Germany versus Spain matchup. Leg 2, 2-1 for Bayern Munich. Who is going to the semifinals? It is Harry Kane and Bayern, guys. Yeah, Barcelona is eliminated. These semifinal matchups are actually insane because we have 3 German clubs, Leipzig, Dortmund, and Bayern versus a lonely Spanish team in Atletico Madrid. Now, Atleti will take on Bayern Munich and Harry Kane, while Leipzig will face off against Dortmund. And the craziest thing to me, guys, is that we did not have an English club make it even to the quarterfinals. This may be Harry Kane's best opportunity to win a Champions League. Leg 1 against Atletico Madrid. Just don't mess it up, Bayern Munich. Harry Kane's cursed just like Mbappe. They're cursed. Who's taking the lead in the second semifinal? Leipzig versus Dortmund. This is a big one. Unbelievable. It is RB Leipzig. Will Borussia Dortmund be able to come back? They are at home, but down 1-0 for a ticket to the 24-25 Champions League final. Is it Dortmund? It is Dortmund, and they come back. They're just that club. You can never count them out. You know what I mean? Borussia Dortmund in the final. But will they face Harry Kane or will they face Conor Gallagher and Antoine Griezmann? Kane has a lot of work to do. 2-0 down. That is a very big challenge, and it's not going to happen. Harry Kane does not win anything once again. Now, I think Harry Kane will still win the Champions League Golden Boot because he scored 13 goals in 14 appearances. Ultimately, it was probably not his fault that Bayern Munich didn't make it to the final. Or maybe he just carries the curse on his back no matter how he performs. But our 2024 UCL final will be Borussia Dortmund versus Atletico Madrid at the Allianz Arena, guys. How sad is that? Harry Kane could have played at home and won the UCL, but they didn't make the final. They bottled it. Our first ever final on FC25, the Champions League final. Borussia Dortmund, Atletico Madrid for all the Champions League glory. The stadium is packed. What an atmosphere. What a final this should be. Okay, going forward. It's Griezmann run right away in front of the Dortmund fans. It is Antoine Griezmann. Is Atletico Madrid in winning the Champions League this year? Will they actually do it? It's 1-0. Sabitzer, Couto, Jurasi. Can Dortmund equalize? Adeyemi is all over the place. Is he gonna shoot? Adeyemi! He's not even gonna celebrate. Dortmund wants this one so bad. Front view from the penalty spot, basically. No chance for Oblak. It is 1-1. Ronaldo. He does brilliant. Brilliant by Ronaldo. Sorloth. He tries to feed it to Griezmann and he gets there. This final has everything. Rodrigo de Paul is celebrating with Antoine Griezmann. Sorloth is there as well. Once again in front of the traveling Dortmund fans. It was a lucky bounce, but Griezmann makes no mistake. 2-1 Atleti. It's end to end here. No one wants to play any defense. Jurasi turns. Holding on. Malen now. Shot! Oh, block! My gosh, and it's out. 1 minute of stoppage time left to play. Jurasi takes it down. The ref is letting them play, though. The ref doesn't want to call halftime. Sabitzer would probably be halftime here, and it is halftime. 3 goals in the first half. Electric atmosphere. 2-1 Atletico Madrid. 45 minutes left to play. What a final so far. Couto, edge of the box, surrounded by Atletico players. Malen! Oblak says no. You can just smell an equalizer from Dortmund. They've come out flying in the second half. Malen. Brilliant work. Shot block. Jurasi. There it is. There it is. And there is the equalizer. I mean, Atletico Madrid, they're collapsing. They are just collapsing, guys. They're imploding. It's 2-2. It's getting late. Will we have a winner or will we go to extra time? Sorloth is bursting through. Oh my! Sorloth! What a save by Kobel! Correa is coming on for Alexander Sorloth right now in the late stages of the match. Where is he gonna go? Llorente. Ronaldo. De Paul. We're in stoppage time. Last chance here. Correa. It's not gonna get there, but the ref is not letting them play. We are going to extra time. Did we expect this? Probably, yeah. This is the drama of the UCL. Well, we're playing 30 more minutes. Llorente. Correa. Dude, is anybody gonna score? Atletico Madrid. It might be their time. That is world class, dude. FC25 is nuts. That is a world class finish. What a goal. Unbelievable. Look at this. Fakes out outside of the foot. That's nasty. That is nasty. 3-2 Atleti. Going forward, Dortmund need to respond. They don't have a lot of time left. It's out. Will the ref call it? Malen. The ref calls it. 15 minutes left. Dortmund will kick it off. I'm just like sweating watching this final. Malen pushing forward to Jurasi. It doesn't get there. It's De Paul to Koke. He's gonna go long. Shula is there though. We're in stoppage time. I think it's over. I think it's over. It's over. It's Atletico Madrid that win our first competition on FC25, the 24-25 Champions League, in the most dramatic fashion. As the banners in the background say, Appa Atleti. Appa it is. 3-2, and there's Antoine Griezmann winning the UCL. Atletico Madrid, they are your 2024-2025 Champions League winners, guys. FC25 is here. Videos are coming. If you have cool experiments or just cool ideas that you want to see in FC25, guys, as we watch Atletico Madrid lift this title and this trophy, please comment them down below. We're gonna have a lot of fun. I hope you stick around for the journey. Thank you for always supporting. Thank you for always liking the videos. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. What a video. What a start to FC25. I love you guys. I'll see you probably in the next day or two with another one. Yeah, another banger. Peace, 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 peace. Atletico Madrid.